are your strengths? I would have to say that one of my greatest strengths lies in being a problem solver. I have the ability to see a situation from different perspectives, and I can get my work done in the face of difficult obstacles as well. I also feel that my communication skills are impeccable. They're top notch. I feel just as comfortable presenting to a room of top executives as I would feel mediating a conflict between junior team members.
Ah, shut it. That means over. So I'm going to tell a lie. I'm just going to come up with it right now. I haven't even thought about it. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to come up with a lie. There was this kid that I knew. He lived in Orlando, Florida, and he lived in a very impoverished area of Orlando, Florida. He had high expectations for himself. He had a very nice family. He had a very good upbringing. Besides not having a lot of money, he had a good head on his shoulders. He lived in an area of Orlando, Florida that you normally don't hear about. When you hear about Orlando, Florida, you hear about Universal Studios, you hear about Disney World, you hear about SeaWorld, all the big parts, such as Universal Studios. And you don't think about the impoverished areas. You don't think about the areas that have a high crime rate. You don't think about the areas that have mothers and fathers who are drinking, coming home to their children, causing problems. You don't think about any of that. This kid, his father was an alcoholic. He was raised right. They were good parents, but they did have their vices, so to speak. And he had high hopes for himself. Everybody around him told him that he would never amount to anything. They told him that he was just dreaming, that all of those goals that he was setting for himself would never come true. He never believed that, not one bit. Luckily for him, he had supportive siblings as well, who basically told him that he could strive for whatever he wants to do in life, and he could reach any goals that he wants as well. That same kid, while playing baseball, extracurricular activity just to get away from the streets and everything, that same kid got shot in the leg. He wanted to be a baseball player. He knew that would never happen because of his leg. He didn't have the same mobility anymore. So he did the next best thing. He was always somebody who loved looking at the stars. He loved looking at the sky and just thinking there could be something better. He would look at the moon for strength, and he would look at the sun for light. Now, that same kid went to the University of Central Florida, and in Central Florida, he took an astronomy course because he was so fascinated by stars. Turns out, about a decade later, that same kid discovered a planet not known to many. It was an exoplanet, a planet in a different galaxy. And he had the planet named after him, which is pretty amazing. So you think about a kid that came from the ghettos, the rough areas of Orlando, a kid who had a future that many could say that it was bleak, that it was, like Yoda would put it was very cloudy. Not cloudy anymore. That same kid, each time that you look up in the sky, you can see, well, you have to look with a very good telescope, a Hubble telescope preferably, and you could see that planet. So now, his dreams you can see with a telescope, of course. So that's just to give you hope. That even though that you come from a tough area, even though you have a rough upbringing, even though you have parents who care for you, but at the same time, they have their vices and they have negativity around them, and you have negativity around you, that doesn't mean that you have to stop there. Okay? You could still strive for better. You could still be all that you can be. It sounds like a commercial for the army, but you can be everything that you could be. And now, whenever you look up into the sky, if you're an astronomer, you can see that planet that was named after him. and it will give you hope. It will give you a sense of inspiration. It will show you that you can strive for better, and you can achieve better as well. And as well, you could be an example to those around you. The same way that kid was an example to his siblings, you can be an example to your siblings, your family, your friends, your co-workers, your mother and father. Many times you'll be an inspiration to people who are older than you. It's not surprising, it happens. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless. Now, this little thing is supposed to turn this off. Let's see if it works. I just want to test it.